Guys, what's up? Today, as promised, I'm reviewing the Battleground results for 2014 from last night on the WWE Network. And to me, it was a solid ass pay-per-view. I really enjoyed it. There's a ton of action going on. There was a brawl backstage with Ambrose and Rollins, and there was some car scenes or something. I don't know. We'll talk about that. But let's get to it. So we had the kickoff show, and today we had two matches. We had two matches on the kickoff show instead of one, which is kind of weird, but okay. Like I said on the prediction video, we said that Adam Rose and Fandango were going to get pulled out of the Battle Royal to face off each other, and that's what happened. Adam Rose defeated Fandango, no one cares, and Cameron defeated Naomi, no one cares. Anyways, let's get off to the real matches. First match we had was the Usos taking on Harper and Rowan of the Wyatt family in a 2 out of 3 falls tag team championship match for the WWE Tag Team Championship. And there's just a bunch of action going on, there's a bunch of, Uso crazy is what they call it. High flying action. We had Harper with the suicide dive. Eric Rowan suplexing both Usos off the top turnbuckle, which was incredible, killing the spot. And then we also had, just Usos going crazy and stuff like that. Anyways, Uso retained the titles, which was good because I did not want the Wyatts to win, even though I chose them. Because everybody thought the Wyatts were going to win this match, but Usos retained the titles once again. Good for the Usos. On our next match, we had, I believe it was AJ Lee and Paige. Like I said, here, I'm just going to do the matches not in order, because I didn't know exactly what the order was, but I'm just going to tell you the matches in the way I know it. So, we'll just say it's AJ Lee versus Paige. AJ Lee retained the title once again because she's the longest reigning Divas champion of all time, and I guarantee you she's going to keep that title for as long as she could possibly need it for. Maybe to her entire career, who knows, but AJ Lee retained the title after this friendship, kind of started. It's still going on, I guess. It's just kind of strange that these two hated each other back then when Paige won the title. And now all of a sudden when AJ won the title, they're like friends. Kind of like a frenemy relationship. They're half friends, half enemies. Kind of like something like that. But, good match. They pulled off pretty solid for a Divas Championship match, Paige kept doing all her, finishers. She did the Paige turn and the Paige tap out. Nothing worked. AJ won with the Shining Wizard. And that was pretty much it for that. Next, we'll say next is the Intercontinental Championship Battle Royal. And to me, this is kind of weird because, Khali was the Great Khali is the biggest man in this match, so everybody wanted him out first, just like how it is. But, they eliminated Khali. I think Khali was the first one to be eliminated because, everybody wanted him out just to get the big man out, and that's what happened. It was basically Khali's job in this whole match is basically just come into the ring and chop people with his big chop and then basically just get thrown out by everybody after Sheamus Bro kicked him. So, yeah. Khali was eliminated, and then the match continued on. And this was, I don't know if you guys saw this, but this is a great spot pulled off by Kofi Kingston, Big E, and Cesaro. Kofi Kingston, the high-flying competitor that he is, all the stunts that he does in Royal Rumble matches and Battle Royals, any type of match he does, and would punch superstars and over the top rope challenge, whatever you want to call it. But Kofi Kingston pulled off another stunt. We thought Kofi was going to get eliminated by Cesaro. Instead, he jumped on Big E's shoulders because Big E was already eliminated, and Big E caught Kofi on by his shoulders. Kofi was on top of Big E's shoulders, and out of nowhere, Cesaro came. He deadlifted Kofi Kingston. That's right, he deadlifted him all the way from the outside to the top, lifting him with the suplex over the top rope. Incredible stunt that was. Sorry about that. Anyways, it was an incredible stunt that was. These two just freaking. It was an incredible spot performed by Kofi, Cesaro, and Big E. Big E just caught up Kofi. The friendship they have. Kofi just caught by Big E on his shoulders, and Cesaro deadlifting Kingston from the top rope all the way to the ring. Incredible, man. And then we also had Sheamus and Dolph Ziggler pulling off another spot. Sheamus just got super kicked in the gut. He was super kicked in the gut, and he sold that super kick spot. After he got eliminated with that super kick by Ziggler, he sold that spot, man. That super kick was insane. He just caught him right in the gut, and he just took it like a bullet hit him in the chest or something. That was incredible. It was just a pretty good match. Just incredible spots they had with Kofi, Big E, Cesaro, Sheamus, and Dolph Ziggler. But at the end we had a crappy finish. We had The Miz, yes, The Miz, the movie star, as he calls him now, the Hollywood star, The Miz, 3-time Intercontinental Champion. No one cares, because after this match, everybody kept pulling off these tweets that Miz didn't deserve the title. Miz is a piece of shit, all that. But I totally agree. Miz did not deserve to win the match. I totally thought that Dolph Ziggler was going to win the match. Like I said, I had 2 picks for this match: Dolph Ziggler and Bo Dallas. And the Bo Lever did not win. Ziggler did not win. The way that Miz won this match was kind of dumb, because he was just sitting on the outside, and after Sheamus was eliminated with the super kick by Dolph Ziggler, Miz basically just came in and eliminated Ziggler, and that was it for the end of that match. But incredible match it was. Great stunts performed by those 5 superstars I just mentioned. And I'm gonna have to try to speak up, because I'm outside and there's just something going on, so I'm gonna try to speak up here. Next match, we had Rusev versus Jack Swagger, and this, as Rusev said on Raw, this is an all-out war. Indeed it was. These guys, even though they haven't faced each other one-on-one yet, this is the first time they faced each other. And they just pulled off another great match. Just intense action. At the end, Rusev won by count out, which is stupid, because a long match like that should never end in a count out. But Rusev won by count out, and after I think Jack Swagger had him in the Patriot Lock on the outside, and then I think he was counted out after Rusev came back into the ring. And after that, at the end of the match, Rusev came out with the accolade on Swagger and knocked him out cold, because after the accolade was applied on Swagger, he didn't want to let go until Lana came in and told Rusev to let go of the hold. That's what he did. He's just basically it's just basically Lana controls him. But yeah. And after that, we had, what the hell was this next match? Oh yeah, it was Chris Jericho and it was Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose. And like I said at the beginning of the video, it was an all-out brawl between these two. Seth Rollins came out, and basically the referee just raised his hand up, just because Ambrose was pulled out of the building. I wouldn't say he's pulled out, but he got banned from the building, even though he had a match with Seth Rollins on the pay-per-view, which is kind of strange. But anyways, Seth Rollins won by forfeit, and Ambrose, he was still taped up from the injuries he had from Rollins, Orton, and Kane. Beatdown he took, but intense, man, incredible. Even though Ambrose was banned from ringside and he was banned from the building, he still came out of nowhere. After Rollins was walking up the ramp, Ambrose came out of nowhere, attacked him. They had a brawl outside of the arena. These two were just beating the hell out of each other. And out came Triple H, the Authority, out came the officials. Everybody came out to separate these two. It was incredible. You know, Ambrose kept attacking Rollins. Rollins that tried to fight back. Nothing he could do to fight back. And they even went backstage. After Ambrose was pulled out of the building, he hid inside the trunk of Seth Rollins' rental car. And after Rollins came in to apparently just leave the arena with the car, out came Ambrose out of the trunk, attacking Rollins once again. Rollins escapes and drives away like the coward he is. Ambrose takes the last laugh. Good for him. But he got a little retribution on Rollins. I guarantee you this Monday night on Raw tonight, I guarantee you he's going to get more revenge. It's basically going to be another brawl between them again. It might have a match, who knows. But another great match. After that, we had Bray Wyatt versus Chris Jericho. And Wyatt and Jericho, they pulled off a pretty good match, you know. Back and forth action between these two. Jericho pulled off everything he could. Wyatt kept kicking out, you know, Jericho kept kicking out the Wyatt's moves and stuff. They were just incredible, man. Jericho won with the Codebreaker, and he even applied the walls of Jericho on Wyatt, but he won with the Codebreaker. Jericho won the match. I was wrong about Bray Wyatt. Bray Wyatt lost because Jericho won with the Codebreaker. And usually when you face off against Wyatt in a one-on-one match for the first time ever, first time you face him, you always lose the match and then you win the next match. But Jericho won by surprising me. He won the match, and they're going to have a rematch at SummerSlam, guaranteed. This feud's going to go on probably longer than Cena and Wyatt did. Cena won the feud, like I said. But Jericho's going to go on. Just this feud he has with Wyatt. Wyatt started this feud. It wasn't Jericho who started it. It was Wyatt who started it after Jericho returned about over a year, I think. Yeah, over a year. And let's get on to the main event. We had John Cena, my boy John Cena, taking on Roman Reigns, Orton, and Kane in the WWE World Heavyweight Championship Fatal 4-Way match. Randy Orton came out with a different attire, for God's sakes. He finally came out, you know, now with the same old black attire he wears all the time. He came out with the blue attire. It was just blue trunks with the Orton thing, you know. Anyways, but I'm glad he came out with a different attire for once. But I think he's going to come back in the black attire. Who knows? But whatever. He came out, you know, and out came Reigns, Orton, and Cena, the champ Cena. And then Reigns killed the spot, spearing Orton to the barricade on the outside. Incredible action. You know, there's just a lot of stunts and a lot of a lot of stuff going on. A lot of spots too. Incredible, man. Kane went for the choke slam on Reigns and Cena, whatever. They powered out of it. A double suplex to Kane by Orton. I think a double suplex to Roman Reigns by Orton and Kane. Once again, they're teaming up. And anyways, at the end of the match, Cena won and retained the titles. I'm happy about that. He retained the titles. You know, after Reigns knocked down Orton and Kane with the spear or something. You know, Cena attitude adjustment to Kane for the victory. I believe it was a double attitude adjustment. I don't remember for sure, but an attitude adjustment to both Orton and Kane. And he pinned Kane for the victory. And that was about it for the pay-per-view. If I had to rate this pay-per-view, I'd give it a solid 5 because it was just an intense pay-per-view, man. Incredible action everywhere throughout this whole arena. I love the pay-per-view. It was awesome, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the review. Like, comment, subscribe, favorite. And that's it, guys. I'm out. Peace out. And like I said, there's more videos coming soon. Stay tuned for that. I might even review Monday Night Raw tonight, so get ready for that. And hope you guys enjoy the review. I'm out. Peace out, guys.